Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens, of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's get into it. Okay, we're going to get into this follow-up of the apology. Larry tells Sharra that she did her part now. It take Bethany to forgive her at her own pace. Whatever. You can forgive her or not forgive her. Life goes on, Bethany, whether you accept it or not. Larry, be quiet. Let's go.
Extend an olive branch, you just swat it away. But you've never extended an olive branch, so how am I supposed to?
All right, Bethany. I'm
but
sorry.
Thank you so much for trying to be sincere.
Well, you apologize.
Yeah,
That's
Goofy.
what you can do.
You know good and well she wasn't going to accept
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I don't know what else she wants from me. Like I said, she talking about it's not sincere, but when have I actually ever apologized to her?
I know.
So that honestly should tell you right there that I'm being sincere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Well, you did what you're supposed to do. Apologize to somebody, but now it's up to Bethany to forgive and move on past this. You know what I mean? So.
I mean, I get it. On her time, whenever she wants to. If she don't, it is what it is. I can't do nothing but accept that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All I can do is ask God for forgiveness because I am a godly woman and I know things can get out of hand sometimes. But I don't know. I just feel like when my back's against the wall and people are attacking me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Sharra, honestly, we're stronger than that. We come from different backgrounds than her, and we used to
You're right.
coming at us.
We are stronger than that.
Yeah.
Strong enough to knock a person clean out when they talk stuff.
Right.
So,
but we don't resort to want to do things to ourselves. If people come at us like all the time, we learn how to fight back or just walk away from situations. So.
And that's true, and that's why I said, till you learn, I understood it. You know what I mean? I don't want something to happen to somebody and then it be on my conscience.
I get it.
I said that. You know what I mean? And that's why I was sincerely apologizing from the bottom of my heart. I really genuinely mean it. You know what I mean? But it's not heartfelt to her or whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Well, I know you more than most people. Right. I know when you're sincere about something, it comes from the heart. So, but I appreciate you coming over and trying to apologize, and but Bethany's gonna be Bethany. She's gonna display attitude. She's gonna display, defiance and stuff like that. And she has to work out on her own. And when she calms down and feels the sincerity and people care about her, even though we go through all these.
Well, like you said, she's going to have to work through things on her own. Why don't you let her work on her issues on her own? Not to say you should be a mean, heartless, cold husband, but I think you've endured a lot over the years from her. And you've reached your limit and you're unhappy and you want to move on, and you were seriously considering a divorce. And now you're talking about she needs to deal with it in her own time. But whether you file for divorce or not, she's going to have to woman up and deal with her issues on her own, because it's about the mess that she's going through and what she's experienced and how she's projected this negatively on other people's lives, and she has to get through that to change her attitude, change her condition and her situation. But that's in and of itself, because you can't help her with that, Larry. You can't help her. And so you want to live in misery just because she don't want to work through nothing? She will never work through anything that she needs to really, really work on. And she knows that you always going to still be there. Maybe it takes you walking away for her to really see, I need to change the error of my ways. So you're not helping her by staying there and enabling her to continue this and play, oh, woe is me, and, cater to her BS. She's never going to change. It's going to take you actually filing for that divorce and walking away for real for her to realize maybe she needs to take a step. Maybe that manipulation ain't going to work no more. Maybe her trying to be so conniving and slick and still want to be nasty, and she in the midst of wanting to harm herself, but she still can be rude and nasty to people. Please, she don't want to harm herself that bad. Because like you said, Bethany is still Bethany. So you want to still deal with Bethany this way? Then go right ahead. You a glutton for punishment. Whatever you get, you deserve then, Larry.
Banter and stuff like that. The bottom line, we don't want nothing to happen. We don't want to do nothing for ourselves.
I don't. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm not a malicious, evil person. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not that way. Like I said, people come at me, I bark back.
Right.
That's just what it is.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
Well, some people
you
can
know
take
your
some
wife
people
nasty
out, but they can't really receive the You know,
Well, that's her
natural that comes
problem.
back.
That's true.
And, you know, so whatever it is, you know, but anyway, I appreciate you coming over and
Yeah, I mean, I did my part.
You did.
I did what I can do.
All right, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Where's the girls?
Come on, man.
Oh, tell them to come out while I'm right here.
Okay.
If that's okay.
That's fine.
I'm just saying.
All right.
She do know I'm here, so, you know. She do know I'm here, so, you know.
All right. I'll be there.
All right.
Well, you try, Sharra, but you dealing with that beast. So, you know, you better than that. You did your part. She want to continue to be ugly. That's on her. At the end of the day, she got to answer for her own sins. She got to answer for her own behavior. And so did you. You did your part. You tried to atone. You tried to ask for forgiveness. She don't want to accept it. What else you going to do? You did your part. So, she's sitting there and be miserable by herself and let Larry cater to her. You don't have to do that. All right, let me know what y'all think about this. Will Bethany ever change? Or will it take Larry to actually file for divorce for her to really start looking at the error of her ways and make a change instead of trying to harm herself like Larry thinks he does and put his life on hold and his happiness on hold just to appease her? I think that's just enabling her even more. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace, and we out.